Like, you gonna have to have Mario and Luigi in the Game Pass before it's gonna be worth $30. And we know that's not gonna happen. But you get what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna have to be something extraordinary. All right, let's talk about it. So yeah, Microsoft, with this increase of their prices, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna lie to you, I knew it was coming eventually. They keep, saying, or not saying, but like, if they're gonna add some more stuff, they're gonna talk about some new features coming, and eventually they're gonna be pumping that price up. It's gonna be what it is. Not saying that it's a fun situation that they're doing that, because it most certainly is not. And for some people, me included, we are not the type of people that play all those random games that are on Game Pass anyway. So with that being said, we not really getting our money's worth from the price before the, increase anyway either. So it's like, you gonna bump it up more when it was already $20 for the Ultimate, and then it's only, 3 months, that's $60. And then all you need is a couple more bucks to get a full game. And we might only be playing 1 game, 2 games on the whole Game Pass. I don't play a lot of them indie type games. Not saying nothing's wrong with them. I just simply, have never gave them a shot to play them to know if I like them or not. I've seen some of the different things, the clips and the gameplay footage, and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of cool. But it never was cool enough for me to want to try it out. Like, last year, I was like, dang, I'm not even going to buy Call of Duty. So what I did, I went ahead and I was like, oh, it's on the Game Pass. That's lit. So I just kept doing the situation like that. I was already paying for the Game Pass to play some of the other stuff randomly, or if somebody wanted to play the Fall Guys that was on there, I believe, or what else is it, like Halo was on it and stuff like that. But then Halo got to the point where it wasn't many people playing online. So then I was like, dang, I can't really play this no more when I want to play it. When I would try to play it, I couldn't find nobody to play with. So I'm like, what's the point? So I just stopped playing Halo. And then with some of the other games, like I tried like World War Z or some stuff, like just played it for a moment. Like some games I have played and tried and stuff like that, but then some I've never touched on there. Or like a couple different Assassin's Creed games I might have played, stuff like that. But as far as the indie type looking titles, I've not played them on the Game Pass. There's some people that play every single game on the Game Pass, or a lot of them, or majority of them and stuff like that. So they getting their money's worth. But when you're somebody like me, that those games that you've played on the Game Pass prior, you don't play them no more, and then the only game you're currently playing off of it is 1 or 2, which was my, situation with Halo, or my situation with the Black Ops 6. Yeah, so with Black Ops 6, I could have just bought the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then it's like, I was already paying for this. I was like, I might as well just not buy the games. This is part of Game Pass, blah, blah, blah. And then did they even add Grand Theft Auto to it? I think they added Grand Theft Auto to it, and that's the way I'm able to play the next gen version of that, because it was a part of Game Pass. I literally have been playing the Xbox One fat version, the old version of Grand Theft Auto, this whole time up until just a couple months ago. Literally the same FPS, the same terrible looking situation of that on the Series X. I was tripping. But yeah, like, back to the subject at hand. Upping this price is not cool for a lot of different reasons. Like, $30? Chill. Like, my vehicle, $30 gonna do a nice chunk to my gas tank. I gotta put premium in that Acura CL Type S, and sometimes it might take $55, $60-ish to fill it up. 30 too close to, finishing off a full tank of gas. Like, nah, forget that. Like, that's crazy. And I was thinking that when they charged me on my next payment was going to be the updated price. Luckily, it wasn't, because they've been charging me every month on the 3rd, and I guess it still has the price from the last, situation of pricing. So it ended up charging me another $19. So I went ahead and let them get it. But if they don't switch this back and say they're not going to do that $30 50% increase, I promise you I'm going to have to cancel this. Or not cancel it, I'm going to have to go down to like the base version so I can still have Xbox Live, which that's a whole nother situation. Like, it sucks. You got to pay for online access from your provider. Then you got to pay access to their servers and stuff through them. You know, we all know the situation. It's like, come on, dog. Y'all making so much bread. Y'all making so much money. Chill. And that's another thing with the price increase. They making money. They printing that bread. They rich. They got it. They been had it. Why you gotta up the price on us, bro? We broke. We can't eat, man. No, I'm playing. But yeah, it's it's getting to the point where it's like, come on, dude. I get them saying they're adding new features. I get them saying they're adding this. I get them saying they're gonna do this and that. I don't care. Like, I'm literally not playing all them things. I'm playing literally 1, 2, 3 games at max. Now it's just one game. And then usually after Call of Duty come out with another one, most people don't. Not most, I won't say most, but majority, some people don't play the old one no more. Like, let's not even get into the fact that half of the games is so huge, you don't have the luxury on your system to save multiple games, you know, of the same type. So when the new Call of Duty come out, it be so big, so you can't save 5 Call of Duties on your console. That shit ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. And that's not even, I don't even understand what happened with this new beta for Black Ops 7 and why they deleted all my stuff. They deleted Warzone, they deleted all my Black Ops 6 files, and they didn't do no automatic download for the Black Ops 7 beta situation. So I gotta re-download that? What if somebody doesn't have unlimited internet? What if somebody don't have that? And so deleting all those things, and now they gotta download 80, 90, whatever the size gigabyte files again. I know that's a little off subject of the situation, but that really irritated me when I seen that was deleted. Like, there was nothing that I did. I just launched the game and them bad boys was off my system. So you're telling me you can take something off my system, my brother? How did you do that? Why did you do that? For what reason did you do me like that for? Oh, that made me irritated. But it's luckily for me, I got unlimited, you know, internet download situation, but still waiting for that to re-download. I don't know if it was a situation with the patch that it couldn't be a patch and there was something that needed to be fixed, so they had to just give a full fresh download of it. I don't know, but that was not cool. But yeah, this price increase, this is not lit. This is not cool. I know people keep bringing up the Sonic the Hedgehog situation or some other movies where they had to backtrack because the customers, the consumers, we was not rocking with what we were seeing. This is another circumstance. We're not rocking with what we're seeing. We need this to be not done. So far from what I've seen, they ain't backtracked nothing. So it's like, dang. We don't got too much longer, you know, before it's situated in a way we don't want it situated. Like, I don't do no cloud gaming. I don't like the latency. The games I do play, like I said, would not be fun on, you know, that type of situation. I'm not gonna play no Halo like that. I'm not gonna play no Call of Duty like that. I'm not gonna play no multiplayer situation like that. It ain't that fire yet. I don't care what type of internet speed you got, buddy. It's gonna have a delay on that bad boy, and you're gonna get blasted. No. So yeah, $30 for the ultimate is crazy. I did see a lot of places still have a year card for sale for a decent price though. I don't know if that's gonna change. I don't know if it can change because some of the prices be on the card. So I don't know how they would change that. So maybe they just got to sell them as is. And then the new cards that start coming out for the year, that'll be the new updated price if they don't switch this around. This is diabolical. Like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. I still ain't even downloaded Black Ops 6 multiplayer after it, you know, was removed and vanished off of my system. I think I just did Warzone. Yeah, I think that's all I re-downloaded was the Warzone situation. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. It might be different in my mind if I was the type that played all the games. If I played a lot of the games, every time they threw another one on there, this case and whatever the case may be, and then that'd be different. But I just don't. And even if I did, I still wouldn't enjoy the fact of the price increase anyway. So don't think I'm saying I'd enjoy it either way. But it's even more unenjoyable when you don't play all them doggone games. So it's like you already slick not getting your money's worth anyway. Not slick, you absolutely are not getting your money's worth. You just playing one or two. And I know a lot of people that's like that just don't even play them other ones. I'm not the only person that's like that. So yeah, what y'all think down below? What's y'all's favorite game on Game Pass or favorite game to play in general? Just so we can get some comments going down there. What do you think about the, the so-called increase? Not so-called. It's just they said it was going to happen. So, what do y'all think about the increase that they've done? I'm pretty sure you don't like it, but yeah, just throw them comments down there, slam the like button and all that stuff. But yeah, I just had to go ahead and just talk about it for a moment. It was people that was actually leaving PlayStation or other consoles to come to Xbox for the Game Pass because it was such a good deal, because it was $20 or less. Because before it was way more cheaper than the $20. It ain't been $20 for long. It has not. It was like 15 because I had it in my notes. In my notes, I put like when everything's, posted, like hit my accounts, and I put like the price. I put blank and I put the name of it and I put the date that it's supposed to hit. And now I had to change it to $19.99 for the Game Pass. Like, it's been like that for more than a few months now, but it wasn't always $20. It was always a little bit more or less. And don't get me started when they were saying you could do that trick where back when they first announced it, you could go buy like multiple year cards of Xbox Live and then get Game Pass for like $1, and then it would just transform all those years of into Game Pass Ultimates. That was crazy. I wish I would have been able to utilize that. That was fire. I know a couple people that did do that, and they was enjoying themselves. They appreciated they come up. I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. I think I did it with like a 4 month, not 4 month, with like a 3 month card or something like that, because I needed to get a card anyway. So I said, all right, I'll just do it for that. But yeah, this is outrageous. This is not cool. This is not smooth. This is, this is not lit. And obviously, yes, I do know this is a different type of video for me. I know the channel, I post whatever random videos I want to post. Maybe it be tutorial, it might be food, it might be this, it might be some car stuff, it might, whatever YXL things to post is what I post. So today I just thought, just whip out the camera, throw the lights on, and just talk about some random different things. And this is one of the things that I've been thinking to talk about. So yeah, the price increase from my point of view, not lit. Obviously, it's not going to be wonderful for me. And I don't really think I'm going to be doing no $30. They'd have to do something outrageous and throw in something crazy. Like, you're going to have Mario and Luigi in the Game Pass before it's going to be worth $30. And we know that's not going to happen. But you get what I'm saying. Like, it's going to have to be something extraordinary, you know what I'm saying, for the $30 or any more increases in price. Y'all need to pick a price and leave it at that price to where we know in the back of our mind, back of our hand, that's the price forever, where we don't think we're wrong. We tell somebody, how much is Game Pass? Oh, it's about this much. No, we don't know. Because y'all keep changing prices. We're going to always be wondering if that's the right price forever or the right price right now. Do they change it? They're going to change it next month, next week, next year. Who knows? But yeah, leave the prices where they at, brother. Please. I hope they backtrack this mug. I hope they don't do it. But it is what it is. It's not looking too great right now. It's not. Last I seen, they ain't backtracked nothing, like I was saying. So, you got people talking about getting rid of their Xbox to go back to PlayStation stuff. And let's be real, the PlayStation exclusives is magnificent. I ain't played a Spider-Man game since they was back on all the different consoles. Ever since they've been exclusive on PlayStation, I ain't played a lick of one. I haven't even played the new God of War, and I loved playing God of War back in the day. I played God of War 1, 2, and 3. And then I've played the ones on, the handheld situation, I think PSP before, but I think they was just the same game, just, different, situation. But yeah, like, I've not played a lot of those classic, wonderful situations. I did play The Last of Us, the second one, because I had my PlayStation 4 and I simply went to go rent. I just think I did like a Redbox back then or something. One of them games, some of them games I would do a Redbox for just to play it and, go about my business. And then Until Dawn type of things or whatever the case may be. I think that was a PlayStation exclusive. And then Uncharted, I've not played none of the newer Uncharted when it deals with PlayStation either. So yeah, it's a lot of games that I could enjoy over there on the PlayStation, the P5 situation. But I've been playing Xbox for so many years. I've been playing 360. You know, I've been on this mug back. Fun story of how I got the doggone console in the first place. I would have been in PlayStation right now probably if this would never have occurred. Long time ago, my brother got asked what I would like for Christmas, me. And he said he wanted 360. He wanted Xbox. I ain't say nothing about no Xbox. I was on PS3, you know, PlayStation situation. Had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, all that stuff. I was good. Had all sorts of games. I was straight. So once Christmas came, she took that. My mom took that. Got him the Xbox 360 Slim, black, cool, crispy, great. 250 gigabytes. Beautiful. Oh, I remember it. And guess what? Gave me his Red Ring of Death Pro white Xbox. So not only I'm getting a hand-me-down Xbox, I'm getting a Red Ring of Death Pro Xbox. Then on top of that, I didn't even want an Xbox right then, you know, but hey, she did hook me up with the games that I had on PlayStation, so I wasn't missing none of the games I had. She did hook me up with some more games on 360 that was exclusive. So hey, marvelous Christmas in general. I liked everything that I got. I was cool. I wasn't tripping because I wasn't missing out on anything, and I could still play PlayStation 3 back then for free because it wasn't charging a monthly subscription. The good days, you feel me? That PlayStation cost a marvelous amount of money back then from Kmart, but it, you know, it was a marvelous amount of money well spent. But yeah, got off subject, but it is what it is. Hopefully you like the sound of my voice, like the scenery, whatever the aesthetic. Maybe it's looking cool. I don't know. Hopefully it looks great. Sounds great. I'll know when I, edit this bad boy. But down in the comments, let me know y'all's thoughts. Let me know y'all's favorite game, favorite console, whatever the case may be. I just want to talk to y'all. I want to see some comments. I want to, make this a place where we talk, we kick it, we cool it. You know what I'm saying? But I need y'all help for that. So yeah, slam like button, comment down below. Consider subscribing if you are new and not already subscribed. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.